Today is super exciting because I am going to be sharing everything that I have bought for my first ever time wild camping. It's been quite hard to stop myself from unpacking everything as it has arrived. I've got a massive pile to my left that I'm just getting really excited about looking at. So let's start going through it. Maybe if I start with my tent, that's probably the best idea. For context, I have tried to do this as cheaply as possible, but I did have to buy a lot because I'm literally starting from scratch and I do need the bare minimum. And I did kind of want to treat myself to some things. So there's definitely some things that you can do cheaper or that are not essential, but I bought them anyway because I just need a little treat sometimes. First things first, this is my tent. This is the Regatta Montegra 2. It says it's 2.2 kilograms. I ordered a lot of this stuff from Winfield's Outdoors actually, which is an outdoor shop that I know they have one store in Keswick and I think there's like 6 other stores around the country. A lot of their stuff was on offer and they also sent me a discount code. I was originally going to go for the Van Gogh something tent. It's a really similar style to this one, but I really wanted a mesh door so that I could basically keep the midges out but still see outside, and the Van Gogh one I was looking at only had like a little mesh window at the top of the door, so that was literally the only deciding factor in the end. And I ended up getting this with a discount code and on sale for $84.99, I want to say. It's actually a really good deal and it has some good reviews. I just feel like it would be a great beginner's tent. So yeah, very excited to try that out. 10 minutes pitching time apparently. We'll see how that goes. Second thing, a little bit big. Oh, this is my sleeping mat. This is a Trekology sleeping mat and I think it was about $39.99. I didn't want a mat because I just do not sleep well on mats. I'm just gonna give myself comfort where I can. So this is an inflatable one and it packs up really small. Packs up into this bag. So it's the Trekology UL80. It feels super light and it feels very comfortable. And on a similar note to this, definitely a non-essential, I got myself a tiny pump. This is a Flex Tail tiny pump. It's the one that has a light built in, so you can get one for about £20 that doesn't have a light, but I just thought that would be super handy. That's got 3 brightness settings. I think it only lasts for around 2.5 hours or something like that on the brightest setting, but that's actually really bright. And I'm just gonna demonstrate. Inside the box, you get a little case, instructions, which I think I know how to use a pump, so I'm all right with that. I need to actually figure out which one works with this. Maybe this? No, it's too small. This, too small. This, the rubbery bit. Yeah, okay, we'll use the rubber. I'm not that good at figuring this out. I reckon this goes around here. I think it inflates where the torch is and it deflates this side. Do you click twice? And it will basically just suck the air out. Okay, I think I'm doing this wrong. I'm going about this all wrong. I don't know how to deflate it. Basically, my original plan with this was I don't need a pump. That's silly. I didn't want to waste money when I could blow it up with my mouth. But then this arrived, I started blowing it up with my mouth. And I just got really out of breath. So I stopped. Just bear with me. Maybe you don't need to deflate it. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job whilst rolling it. But for inflating, it takes a few minutes. We got there eventually. You know what I actually should have done? I should have tested my sleeping bag and my pillow out whilst this was still open. It's too late now. So that comes with a strap that I guess you don't really need, but it does hold it together. And this is the bag that it fits into. So there we go. I haven't opened this yet, as you can see. This is my travel pillow. It's a Trekmates deluxe pillow. I could have got an inflatable one that would pack smaller and be lighter, but anything that's to do with sleep quality, I'm gonna spend a little bit more on. It just changes your whole experience. Kind of just a standard pillow. It's not the most evenly filled. All you need is enough space for your head. That's nice, yeah. It smells a bit funny. Almost fresh, but like a warehouse. On sale. That was meant to be something like £8 or £9, and I got it for £4.50, I think. So it was actually cheaper than a lot of the inflatable ones. Something thin and squidgy is all that I need. I like that. It's a micro fleece outer fabric, so it's nice and warm. It's 40 by 30 centimeters and 250 grams. Next is my sleeping bag. Another one I'm excited about. This is properly packed up. P.S. here. This is the Van Gogh Nightstar 250. Quite big, really, for a sleeping bag for trekking. What can I tell you about it? It's got their award-winning alpha insulation. Comfort temperature is 2 degrees. lower limit -4 and extreme -21 degrees. 3 season, 10 tog, and the weight is 1.65 kilograms. I can just really keep putting that to compress it more, like quite a lot actually. Oh, it's actually pretty good. So it is heavier than it probably needs to be and bigger. I like being warm when it's cold outside. There was a choice of 2 colours as well. I can tell that as soon as I get this out, I'm not gonna be able to put it back again. Inside, it's a light green. Ooh, it's bigger than I thought actually. I like really spreading my legs out when I sleep, so I was a bit worried. Let's get in. Oh, that's nice and cozy. I'm getting warm in here now. I like that. I like the colour. I like the warmth. That's mad that that packs up into that bag. I wonder why they put the logo upside down. Is it so that I can read what the brand is when I'm inside it? I kind of know what it is. I bought it. Oh, I didn't actually check how the heck you pack this away. Can someone tell me an easier way to get a sleeping bag in here? Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I got it out of here, so it's definitely going to go back in. There we go. I'm not going to get that out again. Next thing I didn't actually buy, but my parents had already, a sleeping bag liner. Trekmate. Is that the same as my pillow? Yeah, this is the same brand as my pillow, but this is a polyester/cotton travel liner. I just thought that'd be good so I don't have to wash the sleeping bag too often, just wash the liner. And then if I do want to do more colder temperature camping, I can use it for that. We'll see if I need this or not. Now I'm going to move on to cooking equipment. This is the Soto Windmaster 4-flex 4-prong pot support. And this was more expensive. This was about £48 or so from Amazon. I just feel like it's a good investment. Everybody raves about it. It's quite a wide bit where the flame comes out of. I don't know the names of these things. Comes with this little black bag. I say I was prioritising anything that will give me a better quality sleep. Also prioritising things for cooking because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about the camping cooking. So that is my stove. I also ordered, I can't remember how to say it, I think it's Opulus. It's Opu something. A knife from them. I spent a little bit more to get a nice one with an engraving on it. So that is my camping knife. Next is cutlery. I ordered a spoon/fork, but I'm actually going to return this because I just decided I quite like eating things with a spoon and a fork, and I don't want to use it like that or flip it. So I'm actually going to return this, and I've ordered a cutlery set that's a knife, spoon and fork. Bowls, I've ordered the Sea to Summit X bowl. It's got a dog hair in there already somehow. I think it would be great for things like porridge or smaller meals, but I really want to do things like ramen or noodles, and I just want something a little bit bigger. I think it would be quite good to have somewhere to store uncooked food or put some stuff when it's cooked, or just another plate/chopping board/bowl. So I've ordered the same one but one size up, so it's the X bowl XL. This was, I think it was like £9 something. The XL bowl was, I think, £13.99, and that was from Amazon, and that's on its way. A non-essential for sure. This Summit 6-egg carrier and storage. It was £2 though, and I love my eggies. I just thought, you know, why not? It's a nice little box. I can just keep it in the fridge if I don't use it on camping. I just love eggs. Maybe it will actually crack the eggs. We'll give it a try. I'm gonna put it in a plastic bag the first time I use it. I don't know how much I actually trust it. Maybe I can make a fried egg sandwich, like an egg butty. That'd be nice. Next, camping pans. These were £30, but I got them for £27 with a 10% discount. It's the Camping Gas, I feel like I'm not saying that right, Camping Gas trekking kit. Stainless steel, it says for 2 people, carry bag included, 0.5 kilograms. I'll open it up and show you. So it comes in a very cute little case, and it's 2 pans, little lid with a handle. This first pan would be great for everything really. Boiling water, that kind of thing. Lid goes on top and it's got holes in it if you're doing pasta or anything like that. You want to drain the water. The handle feels pretty good actually. Anyway, that's my pan. Very cute. This is the smaller pan that it comes with. Same handle design, which I think is common anyway with all these pans. Good little frying pan. And again, it's not the lightest option that I could have gone for. The great thing about these is that they also came with a little free kettle. I don't think I'll actually take this on my camping trip, but it's still a free kettle. and it's worth £20. And I thought if I go on in the future, like have a van or something, or like bigger camping trips where I'm driving, then it's quite a nice little kettle. Tiny little hole. Same handle, lid comes off. That is 280 grams as well, and it's quite big, but I'm happy with it. Next thing is a water bottle, and I got this 2 litre bulk water bottle. Actually, it's 2.2 litre. I just don't know about water sources at the moment, and I just thought maybe when I'm more experienced, I'll get a bit more used to getting water out and about, but I'm only going for one night. I'm not going to be walking super far, and I'm just going to use this for cooking to start with. It is quite big. It's more of a backup option, and I think this is about $7.99. I don't think I need to explain this. Pretty self-explanatory. But one thing I will say, it's cheaper on Winfield Outdoors than on Amazon. £5 or something on Amazon, only about £2 something on Winfield. Dry bags. I wasn't going to get them originally, but then these were only £8. I realised, yeah, I probably do actually need them. This is a pack of three different sizes, I believe. A smaller one, which I think would be good for electronics, like my Kindle and charging cables. A medium one, not really sure what for yet. And a larger one, which I think I might put my clothes in. Also, this brand is Summit, which is the same as the egg box that I got. I don't think I got anything else from them, just the egg box. I got some tape, which was only £2 or £3, just in case there's any problems with my camping poles or my tent or anything like that. So just as backup. In terms of bugs, because I am in Scotland, I did have to get some essentials. First of all, these tweezers, which are double-sided. They're tweezers on this end, and on this end it's like one of those grippy things to remove ticks. I haven't actually got a tick yet. Our dogs have had a lot, and we get them randomly crawling around the kitchen, which is kind of gross. But I feel like it's inevitable, it's going to happen at some point, and it's just an essential to carry with you. Also on the bug front, I got Life Systems mosquito coils, which apparently work for midges as well. And then I will also buy some matches so that I can light these. And it says it's for camping, outdoor travel, 45 hours of protection, 10 coils and 2 stands included. And it's literally just a spiral, and you just light the end of it and it will burn and create smoke that insects seem to dislike quite a lot. Next, this is something that I wouldn't have bought if I didn't also do trail running, trekking poles. And these are the Harrier Helvellyn carbon poles, not the plus version. This is the adjustable version. So the plus, they're a fixed length. These are adjustable, and they're folding. They're made from carbon, so they're super lightweight. And this is because I'm hopefully going to do the Glencoe Marathon in September. Trekking poles for that are pretty much a must. They come folded up like this. You slot all the parts together, pull this top bit up, and then this button will click out, and then you can adjust the length of them by doing this. It's got measurements so you can see how long you want them to be, and then holding it like that. This is really soft, the inside of this strap. I'm excited to use these. They're so lightweight. And then the end has a rubber section, which I think is for hard surfaces like roads, and then a carbon tip for when you're on mud and that kind of thing. I'm super happy with these. From what it looks like online, the best quality trekking poles for the lowest price. They were brand new, $79.99, but I got a discount code for these, so I got them for a little bit less than that. But they just pack up super nice and small. Yeah, they're just really neat. Lovely. And that comes in a packet of 2. This company was founded by a trail runner, so everything is really nice quality. She knows exactly what trail runners, ultra runners want. I would really recommend them. So the final thing to share is actually my rucksack, but before I do that, I'm just going to go through a few of the other things that are yet to arrive. I'm going to get some Ziploc bags so that I can put food inside them, and then I'll wash them out when I've used them and reuse them again. What else have I ordered? A midgie net from the brand Smidge, which is quite essential around here. Definitely something else. Other things that I will bring, which I haven't mentioned: first aid kit, a whistle, and a foil blanket. They're all things that I'm going to borrow from my dad. He basically has an emergency kit, a compass as well, and a map. Can't think of anything else. So then the final thing is my bag. I spent so long looking at bags, and then I just ended up getting one from Winfield Outdoors that was on sale anyway, just because at that point I I'd researched it so much and I just wanted to get one that would just arrive with everything else. So this is a 65 litre bag, probably too big, but I'd rather just have a bit too big and not fill it up completely. But you've seen my sleeping bag is actually quite big. My pans are quite big. I've bought a lot of stuff. This is the Contour 65. Oh yeah, it says on the bag. Oh, it's the most affordable trekking rucksack. Top loading design. So it's not got side pockets, which I guess is the only downside. Daisy chains, use recycled material. It's 2.05 kilograms. So it does feel quite heavy when I'm holding it like this, but because it is a bigger rucksack, it's designed to feel lighter on your back and spread that weight. So it's got really padded straps. It's got a adjustment on the back so I can change it from the small, medium, large setting. Straps that go across the chest. Oh, it's got a whistle. Oh, the dogs are not gonna like that. Didn't think of that. It's okay. It's got a waist strap, hip strap. I didn't notice this actually. It's got a space that your hydration bladder can come out of. A bottle holder on this side, on both sides. Straps along here which go onto the top strappy bits there, which I assume could be for your poles or, to be honest, attaching anything. A pocket at the top, so that would be great for putting my keys in, things like that. I do think it's got pockets inside. One separate pocket down here. Bigger straps here for, again, attaching things onto. Underneath in this pocket, it's got a rain cover, but I really like that that's a bright orange, so I can be seen if there's an emergency. Yeah, I just really like this bag. I think it's really good for a beginner. I'm very excited to use it and hopefully everything fits in. So that is everything that I bought. I think I'm gonna start going camping maybe from next week. I'm just gonna do one night to start with, not too far from here. I'm probably gonna go to a permit spot in Loch Lomond and the Trossachs. I don't know if I'm saying Loch right. I think people get criticised for this when they're not Scottish. I think it's actually Loch maybe? Anyway, Loch Lomond, one of those. I'm really excited to get started with my camping. And the next video may very well be my first wild camping trip. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.